frustrating. There's no easy way to say it other than it's just absolutely frustrating that we continue to have different problem after different problem and after different problem.
Lawmakers today voted for TNReady results not to count against students, teachers, and schools this year. Still, thousands of students will have to complete the testing.
Some schools experienced a brief slowdown in testing today, but there were no major technology problems. 250,000 students across the state did finish the test today. Here in Knox County, 10,000 students at 31 schools took part.
10 News reporter Mark Salinger spoke with the lawmaker who wrote the plan to not count the test, as well as the Knox County school superintendent. Mark?
Robin and John, it's now up to individual school districts across the state to determine how much or how little they want their tests to count at their schools. Districts don't have to use the results unless they benefit schools and teachers. Here in Knox County, Board of Education members will likely take up the issue at their end-of-month work session on April 30th. The plan says data from this year's scores cannot be used to assign a letter grade to a school or to make termination or pay decisions for teachers. Knoxville Representative Eddie Smith wrote the bill and says it would be unfair to judge students based on these tests.
So we really just needed to say, you know what? We want to know and continue with the online testing because we need to know what are we going to do to fix it in the future. But in the meantime, we've got to protect our students, our teachers, and our schools and hold all of them harmless.
Now, Representative Smith says he does not think Education Commissioner McQueen should resign in the wake of these troubles. Here in Knox County, Superintendent Bob Thomas says he hopes the board votes to not count the tests for student grades.
The distractions that we've had and the stress that has been involved in the testing, my personal opinion would be it would be really great probably not to count this year until the state can get things in order so that this can happen in the manner that intended.
This is the final year this state has a contract with the testing vendor Questar. Next year, lawmakers will reevaluate which vendor will administer the tests. And Governor Bill Haslam and Commissioner McQueen both supported the new measure to not count this year's tests for grades.